Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Chaos Child, and we are just continuing. Are we in chapter 3? I think we just started chapter 3 in the last part. October 9th, 2015, Friday. We're getting so much closer to the next day of murders. Shinjo took out a picture of the face of the man who'd stabbed Kurusu, then showed it to Kunasato. Just like you guessed, the attacker was connected to that illustrator in the hospital. Kunasato didn't really react. She listened to him speak as if she knew everything he was going to say already. And they were classmates in high school. At one point they were even making manga together, with one doing the art and the other doing the story. Oh, this is mute. Is there any chance these two were behind the murders? Do they have an alibi? The two of them haven't left their rooms, and in the illustrator's case, the hospital for about a year now. And we've got the hospital's security camera records to back that up. As for the man who stabbed the Hekio student, we have to rely on his family's testimony, but when they arrived at the station... He just looks so over everything. Poor Shinjo looks so sad. And then a phone rang. Kunasato picked it up without saying a word to Shinjo. Oh, it's Arimura. It's me! Even from here, he could tell exactly how annoyed Hinai Arimura was. But Kunasato cut her off before she could say a word. Are you calling to complain or to give me your report? That's what Kunasato had no intention of listening to her complaints. Did she do as she was told? Did she get any results? That's all Kunasato wanted to hear. Well, I told him. That's what you wanted, right? All right. Make sure you're there tomorrow in person. Otherwise, there's no point. Can you stop this? It's really a pain in the neck, and I'm not interested in cooperating with you. Kunasato hung up before she could finish her sentence. Shinjo was glaring at her. She looked so pretty there before she opened her giant eye. She's still cute, but, like, she was just so pretty, and then, like, the giant cartoony eyes. Like, like, most of the characters, like, that's the art style in the game, and it's fine. But, like, it was like, damn, she's, like, super pretty. Like, like, her eye's a little disjointed right now. Like, it's a little scaring me a little bit right now. Anyway. What's wrong? Keep going. And that was Arimura, right? Can you stop doing those things without telling me first? Criticism that comes without an alternate plan is nothing but slander. And slander is how you prove you're incompetent to have too much free time. And have too much free time. Continue. You know... Shinjo frowned, dissatisfied, but gave up and flipped through the papers he was holding. How far had we gotten? The testimony from the family of the man who stabbed the Hekio student. Yeah, when they got to the station, the first thing they said wasn't, I can't believe my son stabbed someone. It was, I can't believe my son left his room. They insist that he didn't leave his room on the day of the murders. Kunasato looked upward for a second, as if lost in thought. I think we can trust them. That crazy page he made up was updated at the same time as one of the murders. It's possible that the timestamp was faked somehow, but what did his psychological evaluation say? He was still going on about being the Messiah, supposedly. Megalomania, huh? Kunasato frowned as if she was annoyed. What was the illustrator doing around 2007? 2007. And they were still in Kyushu. Is that certain? Yeah, they moved to Tokyo in late 2008 and ended up going to high school with the attacker. I see. So this one is a blind alley then. All we ended up catching was a pair clinging to the barrier theory delusion. Suddenly, she leaned back in her chair, seemingly bored. So the two of them aren't involved in the murders, huh? It's likely they're just copycatting the sumo stickers. Copycatting? Since they have alibis, even if they aren't perfect, they're unlikely to be connected to the case directly. The only indirect connection would be the sumo stickers. If one did the writing and one did the art, it was probably the professional illustrator who did the art for the manga they produced. The sumo stickers first appeared in Tokyo in 2007. At that time, they were in Kyushu. Their manga didn't work out, so they started claiming to be the creators of the sumo stickers out of a desire for approval. Then the two of them went crazy. One's artistic ability caused them to let the sumo stickers take complete control, and the other used that as fuel for his delusions, as if he was writing a story. Don't you think it's a little weird that two people, one person who was drawing for a manga and one person was writing, all of a sudden both went fucking crazy? What the fuck? What kind of ink were you using? Like, what? How? You both ended up going crazy? That just... I mean... I know it's just two people. And it's not like there was like 10 people that worked for the manga and then they all went crazy. But I'm just saying, that seems coincidental. Awkwardly so. Of course, I have no evidence to prove this hypothesis, but we'll know soon enough. Anyway... What was more concerning was the fact that the man hadn't left his room for years. Would he really leave it just because he learned about a bunch of stickers appearing? And... Tokyo General Hospital. Oh, that was Kunasato, but it wasn't in her voice because it was in her thoughts. But anyway, that was where the illustrator was kept. During the New Generation madness, there were rumors that the hospital was involved with a certain religious organization that had been involved in that particular case. And it was also supposedly related to Koshin, the company involved in the restoration work that had resulted in security cameras all over town. I'm not sure I honestly believe that these stupid stickers are really involved in the case. And then don't worry, you'll be working on something else tomorrow. Kunasato opened a file she'd saved on her PC. What's this? It's an article by Watabe who's having an interview with the Hekio newspaper club tomorrow. The net reporter you secretly made contact with to start that flame war? Yeah. She nodded and then opened a picture of the photo of the sumo sticker that was taken at the scene. Then she lined it up against the one in the article. No, they're different. Shinjo stared at it for a moment and then he realized... The expressions are different? Watabe's made a name for himself by sneaking into a lot of different crime scenes, not just this one, and getting pictures. There were so many of these pictures that some people started saying he was faking them. Watabe happily agreed to hand them over to a specialist, and... there was no sign of the photos being altered. Shinjo figured out what she was trying to say. No way, he whispered to himself. I'm going to have Arimura find out tomorrow. If I'm right... that culture festival might be a lot of fun. I fucking love her. She's like kind of diabolical. Exhausted from all the work I've been doing, I decided to use one of the meal tickets I've been given. I headed for the cafeteria. But then I realized that I never used the cafeteria before and had no idea how it worked. There were a lot of loud groups that ate there, and I didn't like it. In the end, I gave up. Instead, I decided to go out into the courtyard to check on a thought I'd had. The wind chimes that had been set up for the restoration festival, and the wishes that were tied to them. Arimura had said it was a secret, but I was interested in seeing what she'd written down. Maybe I'd get a clue as to who she really was. I tried to find her name among the huge number of wind chimes. There were no clappers inside the chimes. With so many wind chimes, if there had been, it would have made an incredible noise. I saw several other messages as I searched. Please let everyone be happy. Please don't let anyone be sad. There were a lot of platitudes like that. And then... I found it. Hinai Arimura. It was just a single line. Please let the truth be found? What did that mean? The truth about the earthquake? No, there was no truth to be found. An earthquake was an earthquake. There was an urban legend that the quake had been caused artificially, but there was no way that could be true. What did she mean when she'd written this? Taku! I turned around and saw a familiar face. Where have you been? I've been looking for you! You're not picking up your phone! My heart raced a little when I heard that. I told you I dropped it. You know that, right? Oh, right. I dropped my phone at AH Tokyo General Hospital and still didn't have it back. No, I was probably never going to get it back. They had it now. See? They were at the crime scene. They were at all the scenes. The two of them that I'd seen in the pictures on the board in the club room. Of course, I'd filled out the paperwork to have it shut off already. The phone itself was locked, so if they tried to use it anyway, it should wipe itself. So they probably wouldn't be able to see what was inside, but still, the idea of someone else, particularly someone else connected to the case, having my phone wasn't a pleasant one. You had all your videos and shit, unless you automatically back it up. Shouldn't you buy a new one? Well, yeah, but I spent the whole day reaching into my pocket and being surprised to find that it wasn't there. Only now that it was gone did I realize how much I depended on my phone. It was probably a good idea to do what she said and go buy a new one, but that phone was... Aww. Taku? Nothing. Anyway, did you need something? It was a gift from Dad? Oh, that's right! I need your help! Actually, she looked like she was in a big hurry a moment ago. With what? With, well, just come with me. Ugh! I was dragged off again. And let's count how many times that had happened today. Welcome back, Master Keron! Those voices were my class's project, the Gero Froggy Cafe. After they said their line, my classmates all started to do some kind of strange dance. They were making a video that would be displayed in the center of the cafe. Do you guys know that the original Gero Froggy doesn't talk? Normally I would have been forced to spend the day recording them. But since I had to help the student council, I've been temporarily released. I saw something, sorry. So what am I supposed to do with this? The camera's broken or something. Huh? She pointed to the camera that I'd set up. There's no sound, so nobody knows what to do. Sarika's tiny finger reached out and hit the play button. She was right, there was no sound from the camera. Oh my god, that's like me when there's no sound in our recordings. I can see it moving. I know it's there. I tested it before I started recording. That's strange. It worked when I checked it this morning. I decided to start by checking the camera's settings. Oh, so that was it. Someone fiddled with the settings, right? Huh? I don't know. The audio output's not set to speaker anymore. I called up the right settings and changed the output method. When I switched it over, I suddenly heard loud laughter and yells coming from the speaker. Oh, you're right! Sarika smiled. Felt a little relieved. If they hadn't been able to take the video, who knows what the rest of the class would have said about me. Everybody, the camera's fixed! We're gonna start shooting, okay? It was never broken, though. Okay, we're getting started, camera kid! Oh, right. Everything's ready. Go ahead. Since I was the camera expert, I was put in charge of the filming. What a pain in the butt. I don't want to have anything to do with this crap. Okay, let's go! Ready? Action! I bet Sarika broke it so that we would come in because people were probably bitching about it. Like, oh my god, he's so weird. So she fixed it. She did something and she's like, I don't know. Oh my god, you fixed it! He fixed it! He's a hero! Because, like, nobody could be like, is it setting? Is there a weird setting? Did you try turning it off and turning it back on again? IT expert right here. It's always your first shot. It's like you have to call IT help and you're like, I already tried turning it off and turning it back on again, okay? That's like the idiot thing. We all do that. It's broken. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Okay. The problem is it doesn't turn on. Anyway. Is it plugged in? Also, number 2. The loud music started to play again and they all began to dance. But then they weren't happy with the result. First, someone messed up the choreography. Then they wanted to change their positions. It went on and on. I only felt like doing a good job in the first few times. They said it was a promotional video, but it was really just a ripoff of something they'd seen on Nicania. No matter what I did, it wasn't going to turn out right. But they were still smiling as they danced. I wonder what's so much fun about this for them. Oh, I'm sorry. I screwed it up. Come on. It's to your right. You know you're right, right? The hand you hold your chopsticks in. Got it? I really didn't care. Wow, those desks moved fast. I hope this would end soon. Taku, no. You're letting it show. And then you want to do it? I can't make it look cool like you do. Flattery won't get you anywhere. I'm not flattering you. Sarika gave an easygoing laugh like she always did. Oh, fine, she seemed to say. And then... Hey, Miyashiro, can we see what we've got so far? Suddenly a girl in a costume talked to me. What was her name? I felt like I talked to her before. You can. Huh? Isn't the sound on this kind of bad? Oh, the microphone on this camera isn't meant to record music, Tanaka. Oh, that was Sarika. Hold on. I thought it was awesome. I'm like, how do we know her name was Tanaka? Which one's our thing? Okay. The microphone on this camera isn't meant to record music, Tanaka. Tanaka, so that was her name. Sarika was amazing. I was in the same class and I didn't even know her name. Thanks. Oh, right. Are you guys in the newspaper club really going to have an interview with... Watayan? I'm pretty sure it's Watabe. Well, that's a typo right there. Watayan? Oh, she got it wrong on purpose. I thought they typed it wrong. Do you mean Watabe with Nikoniya? Yeah, that's right. Wait, really? Hey, he says he is. She doesn't even know who he is. Huh? Why was she bringing everyone over here? And suddenly I was surrounded. It's true! Wow! What are you gonna do at the interview? I don't know, actually. Tanaka seems surprised. Huh? It's not about that video? I don't have enough voices for all these random people, okay? I was surprised. Even Tanaka knew about it? You know, the newspaper club doesn't really stand out, but are you guys actually something special? That's not true. If they're having an interview with Watayan, that means... And Tanaka started to talk, and everyone started to listen. Watayan. Watabe? She keeps calling him the wrong name. What the heck is going on? I knew that Kazuki's classmates and Arimura had talked about it, but I didn't expect my own class to get this excited. Was talking to Watabe that special? Wait, so is that other rumor true? Huh? Other rumor? That you guys got in a fight with Kawahara? Oh. I almost reached for my cheek, but managed to stop myself. Wait, seriously? Come to think of it, he's a little bruised. A chorus of wait, how, and why began. I'm cool. Guys, calm down. What was going on here? Yeah, so see, I got Kurusu stabbed, so Kawahara punched me in the face like the dick that he is. Wasn't really my fault, though. Bitch shouldn't have gone there and taken my camera down. All I'm saying. Wow, Miyashiro, you getting fights? No, it wasn't really a fight. Wait a second, Miyashiro. If you got in a fight with Kawahara, does that mean the Empress was involved? No, well, yes. Wait, really? Really? Were you fighting over Nono? Seriously? That's so cool. I couldn't take anymore. Huh? Taku? He just bolts. He's like, ah! Just runs. I went out to the hallway as the girls started to talk about romance. Let me show you my edition of Cool Cat Press. I'm just kidding. I leaned up against a wall and sighed. I could hear people in the classroom asking where I'd gone. Ooh. My head hurt. There's something going on with us. I mean, we got some shit going on. We are special. Taku, are you okay? Sarika poked her head out of the classroom. I waved a hand and told her I was fine. And then... You're popular now, Taku. Sarika was smiling. I had no idea what she was happy about. You know, they were just talking about my interview with Watabe and my argument with Kawahara because it was a good excuse to get excited and have fun. Did you notice? Notice what? The way they said your name. You went from Camera Kid to Miyashiro. Was I? Miyashiro? Huh? Tanaka poked her head out from behind Sarika. What's wrong? Why did you leave? Oh, I had to go to the bathroom. Oh, right. Sorry. Tanaka scratched her cheek a little. She looked apologetic. Now she thinks we're cute. Whatever. Sorry to waste your time when you've got that interview coming up. We'll do the dance right next take. Oh, Okay, we'll make sure you look cute, so good luck. Sarika answered for me. Thanks. As she turned to go back into the classroom, I found myself speaking to her. Tanaka? What is it? Oh, well... Huh, why was I saying this? Can you give me the original music you're using for the dance later? Sure, but why? Outside of the lines at the beginning, all you're doing is dancing, so I can overlay the music on top of it separately. That should make it sound a lot nicer. You can do that? Thanks, alright, let's do it. Oh, sorry, you can go to the bathroom. She ran back into the classroom excited. We're popular and I just flirted with a girl. Phew, made me nervous. I felt so tired. You're just doing something nice for somebody, but he's like, oh my god, it's exhausting. Sarika waved her cell phone strap at me happily. It made the same strange sound it always did. Wait, why do you look happy? Because you're finally getting into it. I'm not, really. It's just... Even if it was cliché, for a moment, I thought this whole school festival thing might not be so bad. But just like for a minute! I'm not into these wrong-siders. What's happening? I opened the lid on my Mountain View and took a big gulp. Ugh. My head finally felt clear. Mountain View really was the water of life. By the time I'd finished helping with the setup for the cafe and the other things the student council needed me for, it was night. The air on the roof was a little cool on my skin. But still, all the preparations weren't finished, and the student council, including me and the other helpers, had been running around the whole time. I may end up having to stay the night. I wish they'd give me a break. With what? Well, even if it's the culture festival, there's no need to stay overnight. Huh? Good work today. Kurusu? For a moment I doubted what I was seeing, but it was definitely Kurusu. What are you doing? What about your stomach? Is it okay for you to be up? Come on, don't treat me like a hospital patient. But I could see her face twist just a little in pain. Of course. She'd only been stabbed 2 days ago. Even I knew that she ought to stay in bed. You are a hospital patient. You need to be lying down. Whenever me or the other kids got sick or got hurt, Kurusu was always the one to say, don't push yourself too hard. It's okay to rely on the people around you. When I told her that, she chuckled. You remember that, huh? She seemed a little happy. I just came to check on how you were doing, and it looks like you're doing your job, so I feel a little better. Don't worry, I wouldn't skip out on you. Even though you were just asking for a break? That's... Kurusu smiled as if she enjoyed watching me choke on my words. Here you go. Kurusu handed me a small bag. It was handmade from felt. Back when I still lived with her, Kurusu had made one for me, Yui, Yuto, and herself, each in a different color. Where had I put mine, come to think of it? Dinner. Knowing you didn't eat anything, right? What? He made this for me? It's not much more than rice balls, though. I didn't have time to make anything more, she said. What was she thinking? Why would she do that when she was injured? Because she's a mom. I sat down and opened the bag, and there was a little lunchbox inside. There were 2 big rice balls, a light pan-fried hot dog, and some tamagoyaki. Tamagoyaki. She was right. None of that was particularly hard to make. It's not exactly what I'd call healthy, though. Don't care, it's delicious. What's wrong? Nothing. Thanks. I suddenly felt really embarrassed. I decided to try and hide it by taking a big bite out of the rice ball. It was a taste I hadn't experienced in a while, and it was one I used to enjoy all the time. Hey, can you tell me what happened today? Caruso waited for me to finish, then gently asked me. I looked up and saw that at some point she'd started staring up at the stars. Huh? I wanted to know what happened today, starting from this morning. I want to know what you were doing. I was helping the student council. You know that, right? I want the details from you personally. She turned toward me. She seemed very serious about this. I didn't really know what she was thinking, but I felt like I had to give her a real answer. I helped Kazuki. Kazuki? Yeah, she wanted me to help her carry a part for her class's display. I see. Was she happy? I think. Now come to think of it, she gave me some dried squid. I see. What else? Arimura made me help her with some pamphlets. I don't know what class they were for. Arimura? Her eyes narrowed just a little. She doesn't trust her. Oh, right, because she heard. Arimura was involved in the case, so she probably didn't want me talking to her. It's fine. Really, all I did was make those pamphlets. I see. That's all, right? To be honest, I tried to talk to her a little about the case, but if I told Kurusu that, she'd get worried. So I didn't. So, what else? Huh? What about your classes? The Ghetto Froggy Cafe, wasn't it? Yeah, it's shaping up okay, I guess. You were in charge of the video, right? Her voice kind of just all of a sudden got lost a few lines for whatever. Oh yeah, I nodded. It's almost done. I'm doing the rest tomorrow morning. The video's done, so all I have to do is add the music track. Will it be done in time if you do it tomorrow morning? That's plenty of time. And honestly, I hadn't expected to be working until the morning of the festival. But you have to stay here tonight, don't you? That's kind of fucked up. What kind of school fucking festival is this? It sucks. We have to spend the night there. Kurusu talked as if it was the most natural thing in the world. I almost couldn't believe it. Was the culture festival always this busy? I never participated, so I had no idea that everyone was doing all this work. Yeah, I guess. But this year is special. The Restoration Festival is close, and it's the first culture festival that includes all 3 grades here. That's right. We third-year students have been the first class at Hekio Academy. And this would be the first year that all 3 grades had a full class at the school. I was so busy all day, I didn't even have time to think. I've been forced to carry so much stuff that I was getting muscle cramps, and then it was one problem after another. And talking to new people always made me nervous, and I'd had to do that a bunch of times. I was really tired. Me, after every fucking day. I had to get up and go to work and, talk to people and act like a functioning human being. I am so tired, and I have to do it again tomorrow. What? Kurusu saw me thinking back on the day's events and smiled. And? Huh? And? How did it feel to you? Like hell. How did it feel? It was hard. Is that all? It was like she could read my mind. It's so funny because it's like, yeah, I enjoy talking to people. Okay, look, no, sometimes you're a weird introvert and talking to people is not. It's still exhausting, even if we enjoy it on occasion. It's still fucking exhausting, and I don't want to do this all the time. Damn it. Felt just a little awkward as I spoke. Listen. Yes? There were some decent people in my class. I see. Yeah, and they said they're looking forward to my interview with Watabe tomorrow. I see. And the guys calling me camera kid started calling me Miyashiro. Yeah? Well, Takeru? Well, what? She looked like a mother giving a present to a young child, because she's the mom character. Never gonna stop saying that. You can have fun without trying to solve the case, can't you? No. I tried to deny it, but I couldn't. That's right. Kurusu had come all this way, even though she was hurt, just to say this. Now that makes me want to solve the case even harder, because she's like, I came all this way just to rub it in your face. You know what, bitch, just for that? Push her off the roof. She's not a bad person. She's annoying. She's an annoying mommy pain in the ass, like, because she's trying to mom us to death. But, like, I get that's her character, but it's like, God. Someone's got to be that way. Not everybody can, like, fucking pander to me, but... Takeru, do you feel like coming home? Dad and Yui and Yuto all want you back. Yui especially. All she ever talks about is how you're not there to clean the bathtub. I can imagine it. Yui was like a mini Kurusu. The woman definitely had the upper hand in that household. The women, sorry. Takeru, promise me that you're done with that case. Come home. There's a lot of things I want your help with. I like my trailer. Takeru. Thanks for the dinner. I put the lunchbox back in the bag, stood up and handed it to Kurusu. Then I headed toward the door. Fine, I'll think about it. I see. I'm glad. I could hear Kurusu's footsteps as she tried to catch up to me. Yeah, but like now we've got like our own swank bachelor pad and we can have like chicks over. Like, yo! I live in the homeless area of the park when I come to my trailer. It's not that sexy, actually. But I live by myself! Although the drunken homeless man, again, might bust in at any fucking moment and give me weird pickup artist magazines. It's totally cool! I'm not weird or anything. But the next moment... Was that her ripping her stitches? Because that was loud. Kurusu? I heard a small moan and I turned around. That was a... Kurusu had crumpled to the ground, holding her stomach. Hey, Kurusu! I'm fine. I'm just fine. She was trying to force herself to smile, but there were thick drops of sweat on her forehead. You're not fine. I'm sorry. Just go home. I'll call you a taxi. I let her lean on my shoulder as we hurried to the front gate as quietly but quickly as possible. Take her to Aoba Clinic, please. I got her loaded inside the taxi and told the driver where to go. Aww, look, she looks so happy and cute in the CG. We're so moody and adorable, though. Like, Takeru. Think about what I said. Fine, I get it. I moved away so I could shut the door. Like, she's so adorable. What the fuck? Takeru. Like, she looks like a 6-year-old, though. Like, hey. Look, we're adorable, though. We're a handsome, just jackass. We're a fucking jackass, but, like... Thank you. For what? For what, I wonder? The door closed and the taxi disappeared down the road. Usually everyone called her the Empress, and she acted like my big sister. Now she looked weak, as if I was the big brother and she was the little sister. Oh, right. Yui! I remembered Yui when I thought of little sisters. I needed to send her a message about Kurusu. Oh. Put my hand in my pocket and once again realized that my phone wasn't there. Damn it. How many times had this happened today? I'd have to ask Sarika. Miyashiro? Huh? Oh. Kawahara. Oh no, had he seen Kurusu here? Did something happen? Oh, no, nothing. I see. From the way he was acting, he probably hadn't seen her, right? If he had seen her, he wouldn't be acting this way. He'd probably blame me for putting too much strain on Kurusu and hit me again. Here. Kawahara tossed something at me. Ugh. I almost dropped it, but managed to grab it at the last second. It was a can of coffee. Huh? Drink it. thanks, but we're going to be staying here all night after all. Thanks, then. I'm doing this because I feel bad about punching you in the face. I can't do his voice ever. I don't know what happened. It came out good like twice, but every other time I do it, it's like fucked up, but whatever. He opened another can for himself and took a drink, and looked around the courtyard. There were stalls lined up, each covered in flashy decorations. We're gonna have a heart-to-heart with him now. Bromance. All the preparations were finished around here. I was worried when I found out Kurusu couldn't be here, but it's shaping up well, isn't it? Yeah. What was going on? Kawahara kept glancing over at me as if he was waiting for the right moment to say something. Eventually he took a big sip of his coffee and said, I'm sorry. Huh? He pointed at my cheek. I knew he was talking about hitting me. No, that was my fault. I rammed my face into your fist. It was weird. He began to speak, hesitantly. Actually, you see... The morning after that Kurusu called me, she said she wanted me to apologize to you if I could. You didn't have to worry about it. Well, yeah, I guess. Kawahara sighed, stretched, and leaned up against the school gate. Well, now his voice is going to work if he's not going to be a douche. Maybe it's habit. She's always been the class rep since elementary school, and she's always acted like a leader. She's been like that since elementary school? Both Kurusu and Kawahara went to the same public elementary school. I got into a different private one. Okay, like, I know that there's probably going to be, like, a path where, like, if there's any kind of weird romancy things, but it's going to be us and Kurusu, even though she's, like, her sister, so I kind of hope that doesn't happen. It's going to be weird. And she's too much of a mom, but, like, Kawahara has a, like, fucking thing for her. You know he does. Like, that's why he punched us. He's like, you hurt her, and she's always been a leader, and, like, I look up to her, and I want her to mom me. He's got such a hard-on for her. Okay, I'm sorry. But, like, we can't take his woman. She has no interest in him, probably, but, like, we cannot step between this. As Dad says, she's got a brother complex. She's got a brother complex. And we're like, oh! She was great at taking care of people. Everybody liked her. Especially me and one other girl. Her name was Minamisawa. She died in the earthquake, but before that, the three of us were always together. Huh. Did you know that she ran the relay race every year in elementary school? Huh? I was really surprised. She didn't seem to be that bad at sports, but she certainly didn't seem to like them. She couldn't do a spin on the horizontal bar. He must have found my reaction funny because Kawahara continued in a more upbeat tone. She got really badly hurt in the earthquake. She's better now, but for a while it was hard for her to even walk. That's upbeat? That doesn't sound upbeat. I had no idea. When I'd woken up a year after the earthquake, I hadn't seen any sign of that. She'd probably gone through a lot of hard rehab while I'd been in a coma. And that's why she stopped doing almost any kind of sports. They invited her to join a team once and she refused. I see. They're like really plying it hard with her like sob story backstory, you know what I mean? I mean, I get it. Like, we need to know the backgrounds of our characters, but it's funny because like right now they're going hard with her. Like, and I'm kind of wondering, are we going to get like the same like... We've gotten a little bit of Sarika. We know we've known her all of our life. You know what I mean? She's been our friend and we snuck into the hospital. We don't really know anything else about her though. You know, we don't see these little moments. Like now we're getting this like, and we kind of saw like Kurusu at the memorial. We kind of saw her at home. We're seeing a lot more of like her kind of coming out. And like, are we going to see anything about Sarika? Like Arimura, I understand that we're not going to see a lot about her because like I feel like she's more integral to like the mystery going on. So I would see like her stuff would kind of be later, but like, and I don't know because like I think there's 5 endings. So like Kurusu, there's Arimura, we've got Mio, Sarika. Why can I never remember best girl's name? Why can't I remember her name? Kazuki. I always want to say Kurusu when I start thinking K. So we got, we got 5 girls. And there's 5 routes, so maybe? Those are our girlfriendos? I don't know. Anyway. There was a moment of awkwardness. I didn't know what to do. Come to think of it, I never talked with Kawahara like this before. Let's make the culture festival as much fun as we can. She left us in charge, after all. Sure, Muffy. Kawahara turned away from me and walked back into the school building. So that's why I realized that he'd been acting weirdly all day because he was waiting for a chance to apologize. You're like, this is weird. Everyone's being nice to me. These sumo sticker memes will have you dying. A collection of the stupidest memes for the sumo stickers that are appearing in Shibuya. Updated 10/9/2015. Sumo stickers. Naur aggregator. Naur aggregator. Make an aggregator register free login. Naur. Anyway. What's a sumo sticker? The short version. 7 reasons the return of the new generation madness is terrifying. I'm reading the related articles on the side. Shibuya Restoration Festival 2015. Retrospective from the Shibuya earthquake to the reconstruction. 8 occultic rumors hidden in the Shibuya earthquake. Ooh. Recommended articles. Are you the type who loses from affiliate marketing or gains? I swear to God, I don't know why. I was like, loses, and I saw or gains underneath, and I saw it said organs, and I was like, we're losing organs? What? The best way to eat crab. There is fucking crab everywhere. The complete history of @channel. What's the special Shibuya reconstruction task? How to save your smartphone battery. And then there's more that crab ad. That fucking crab ad is everywhere. Okay, anyway. And these sumo stickers have made for some terrible memes. Oh, I didn't read that thing. Hold on. What's a sumo sticker? A mysterious sticker that started appearing in Shibuya around 2007. No one knows who puts them up or why. They're about 20 centimeters by 15 centimeters with a design like 2 overlapping faces. They have 3 eyes, 2 noses, and 2 mouths. They're called sumo stickers because the face really looks like that of a fat man, but no one knows what they really are. Wiki pedophilia. Source, wiki pedophilia. But why? Why? Oh my God. I was like wiki and I was like wiki instead of wiki. Okay. And then, but pedophilia is on there. Wow, that's fucking... We're getting demonetized now. Thanks a lot, game. And these sumo stickers have made for some terrible memes. Totally sumo. Don't call me a sumo sticker. Call me Mr. Sumo Sticker. Totally sumo. Deaddoor.jp. Nom nom. Now I'm getting excited. I slid here. Link, on a bike, these meme pictures will have you rolling on the floor. I danced with bad luck. Those who put their feet in the ring have danced with hard luck. Make peace with the sumo wrestler, it says. There's even Vocalo, because it's like vocal O, but Vocalo doesn't, anyway. Songs about them. Hey, whose background is this? Cause like, it's not usually our, maybe the school, every time we're accessing the school thing, that's when it's the cutesy background and this is ours? I don't know. Because you know what I mean? Sometimes we're looking on our computer and it's got the cutesy things. Graphics, movies. Oh yeah, where's your homework folder, you pervert? Vocalo, the boss tells me to put these stickers up with a cannon, but sumo stickers. Amazingly, the song had 1 million views only 24 hours after release due to the article in the sumo stickers published by web journalist Tomoki Watabe at the same time. Nikoniya video. Okie. I guess that's it. Okay, I'm turning them off. Wow, it's darker than I thought. You okay? Yeah, I think. Good night, everyone. Right, good night. Yeah. Right, y'all. Good night, everyone. I'm sorry, that's her voice now. She's got the accent. Somebody's gotta have a stupid accent in this. Wow, can't see a thing. Where's the chair? Oh, Hana, I stepped on you. I'm sorry. If Hana's there, that means that over here is... Ow! What was that, an elbow? Oh, I'm sorry, Shin. Huh? For what? That was me. Me! What? I don't know where I am. Somebody turn on a cell phone. Something fell! Enough. Turn on the lights. Wait, no. Open the curtain. Okay. Yeah! My pinky toe! I banged my pinky toe! A dim light poured in from outside. I could see the outlines of the room. So, like, how do we sleep there? Do they literally throw down cardboard? They're making children sleep in the school overnight on fucking cardboard. We don't even have, it's not even like, hey guys, you're probably gonna have to spend the night here, so bring your PJs and a toothbrush and a sleeping bag. No, we're sleeping on cardboard in our rancid ass fucking clothes that we've been working in all fucking day that are sweaty and disgusting. We don't have our fucking toothbrushes, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna get up and go to the festival the next day in our disgusting ass clothes that we've been wearing all fucking day, and we slept in, and we can't even brush our teeth. And we slept on a fucking floor on grubby ass cardboard boxes. This is like child abuse. What is this? What even is this? There are laws for, aren't there laws? Okay, look, I'm just saying. There is some douchey shit that American schools do, but nobody makes children sleep on cardboard boxes. That is some fucked up shit, Japan. What the shit? Oh my god, game, why? That is just like, wait, what? And you're okay with this? They're also not supervised. There's an orgy going on in one of those rooms. I'm just saying. Maybe that would be only in American schools, which would be why it would never happen. But like, holy shit. Cardboard boxes, not even sleeping bags. Again, like, you've had like things where you're like, okay, guys, we're gonna go. I did that one thing with like brownies. You go roller skating and you bring your stuff and then you sleep at the roller skating rink at night. So you have your sleeping bag and everybody like, but you had like, you brought your pajamas and your own sleeping bag. You didn't just throw down cardboard boxes on the fucking skating rink floor. You had a fucking sleeping bag. Oh my god. This is the most bullshit part of this whole game. Like, I am so offended for these poor children. Anyway. I had no idea what the hell Sarah had done, but she was rubbing her head and her pinky toes simultaneously. Ow. Hey, we can still sleep like this, right? If I'd known, I would have cleaned up a little first. It was almost a new day. Since everybody had to be at a meeting early, I'd ended up staying at school after all. And since there were no beds, we had to sleep under our desks. On cardboard. Hey, do you two have a guy you like? Huh? Huh? What? I'm not asking you, I'm asking the girls. Oh, okay, because I was gonna say you, but... But then Kawahara bought me coffee, and I didn't see you buying me coffee, I'm just saying. What? Nothing? Where did this come from? Just answer me. Do you, Onoe? Me? I like everybody. I don't mean like that. No, never mind. What about you, Kazuki? She just turns around. Squid leg or whatever. What was she eating? What the fuck was she eating? It's like... Wasn't it? Was it squid leg or was she eating shrimp or some shit? Like, that's what it is. It's gross. It looks like a cockroach leg. It's disgusting. Don't try to sleep and eat dried squid at the same time. It is dried squid. That's so gross. It's a tentacle. And what about your first kiss? When was it? What kind of girl slumber party are we at, Ito? He's like so into this. When was your first kiss? You want to braid each other's hair? I love it. I haven't had it yet. Kazuki's like, and she just mumbles. And he's like, yeah, I don't know what she said. Because she talks real quiet so no one can hear that she's got an Irish accent. Anyway. What about you, Shin? When was yours? Never mind. I was a fool for expecting anything out of you two just because we were staying at school overnight. Were you trying to make out with one of them? Which one of us do you like better? We should all make out. It'd be great. Oh, I forgot. I should set the alarm for 5 a.m., right? She fiddled with her smartphone as she talked. wrong? Huh? Was that voice Hana? I'd never heard her laugh before. What was so... Wait a second. Onoe's face. Huh? Why? Is there something wrong with my face? The light from the phone's screen lit up Sarika's face in the darkness like a horror movie. She must have been waving her hand because it would appear, then disappear, then reappear again. What? How is that funny? I couldn't help but agree with him. Did she love horror? Or did she look like an enemy character in an MMO? Is there something wrong with my face? Kazuki burst out laughing as Sarika moved closer to her. What's so funny? What's so funny? What's so funny? Sarika said as she moved closer. And for some reason, they started to tickle each other. I'm glad they're such good friends. Ito's like, you're over them. I'm glad they're friends. And Ito's like, now kiss. And we're like, I just want to sleep. Perfect opportunity. And you're like, I just want to sleep, guys. And you wonder. And then he's reading a Cool Cat Press. Why can't I get girls to like me? Like, I mean, if you tried to hit on them, it wouldn't work right now, but it's still funny. They could totally be like, guys, let's all make out together. And you're like, I'm trying to fucking sleep, Sarika. Because we're not smart. We think we're smart, but we're not that smart. A lot had happened today. And they were all new experiences to me. Although I do appreciate, I'm not going to be honest, I really do appreciate that he's like, that's cute. They're good friends. I want to go to bed. And isn't like, oh, because, you know, he's had that fantasy before. I'm just saying. Although they were all new experiences for me. You can have fun without trying to solve the case, can't you? Maybe I could. Takeru, promise me you're done with the case. Come home. There's a lot of things I want your help with. My God, if you haven't cleaned that bathtub in 6 months, that's gross. I'm not coming back. If I wanted to, I could go back to the orphanage and live the same life as everyone else. Or could I? Oh! I was like, do we get a choice here? I feel like this one. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh. I thought, okay. I was thinking the positive choice would be like thinking about our daily life, being a normal kid at the orphanage and her family and all that shit. But now I'm wondering if the positive is going to be some weird, like, sexy scene. But it was the tickle, tickle, tickle. But I was going to go with positive to be like, oh, let's give him a happy, like, oh, thinking about my happy life at the orphanage with dad and brothers and sisters and stuff like that. And, like, living normal. Right? But the tickle, tickle, tickle was like, oh, we're gonna have that sexy pillow fight fantasy. Is that what's gonna happen? That's not what I want to see, but we'll go with positive anyway. Hey, no running! Hey, stop screwing around and sleep, girls. Why do girls like to touch each other so much? It's not like you guys are lovers. Stop it. Me and Ito are right next to you. Don't forget that. And this is where he's like, wait. God, it's not like you're lovers, huh? More? I've never seen this. What is this? What? Oh, I can't move it now. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, sorry. You can only... If I hit to the right, it goes away. If I hit to the left, it opens. It's weird. It's backwards to what it should be. You'd think putting it to the right would be pulling it, but no, if I push to the left, that pops it forward, and I push to the right, it goes back. It's backwards. That's why sometimes I don't think it works. I don't know what this is, but we're going to do it. This is new. When I saw the weird white vines pop at the top, I'm like, this is different, and then I saw that. You've got big breasts, don't you, Hana? Hana, you're panting. Hey, can I kiss you? No, I'm going to, whether you want me to or not. Are you excited? That's so cute. More! Additional! Oh god, it's gonna get worse. I'm excited too. Hey, Hana, touch mine too. This is so gross. Oh god, there's a lot of mming now. Oh good lord. Yeah, that feels good. And Kazuki doing her but it's more like That's right. Can you feel how fast my heart is beating? I couldn't take it anymore and I gulped loudly. Kazuki and Sarika suddenly stopped whispering. Oh no, they'd heard me. I love it! I love his face. It's so funny. He's like horrified like he's gonna get murdered. Hey, Hana? Taku's listening to us. No, you're right next to me. I can't help it. I wanted to say that, but I couldn't speak. If I did, they'd know I was listening for sure. He's sleeping on books. Hey, Hana, here's an idea. Why don't we let Taku join in? I knew he was going to have this fantasy. I was waiting for it. Oh, good lord. How about it? Okay. He's just laying there like petrified. He literally looks like they're thinking about taking his kidney. They're like, we should let him fondle us. And he's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, Taku. Come over here. Hana and I will tickle you too. Crap. When did I close my eyes? Oh, when I'd closed my eyes, my imagination started to get the better of me. It was their fault for saying that stuff next to me. Just don't roll over now, you're gonna poke one of them. Oh well. They actually weren't saying any of that. But just listening to them tickle each other was enough to excite a healthy young boy like me. I listened carefully for a moment and realized I could hear soft snoring. Had I fallen asleep while my imagination was in overdrive? Damn it. They needed to consider my feelings too. I got so excited that I wouldn't be able to get to sleep for a while. I need to think of a way to kill some time. Suddenly Ito started to fidget. He was awake? Did he know what I was thinking about? He was thinking about it too. I got nervous for a second, but he ignored me and took out his phone to check the time. What's up? I forgot. It's almost midnight. Oh. Okay. Ito stood up and started to fiddle with the club's PC. Hello, it's midnight, October 10th, 2015. Welcome, everyone. I'm your host, Kay. I don't remember if that's the voice we gave her, but like, look, it's going to be slightly different. We know it has to be different because she puts on a different affect when she talks on the phone, but on the radio broadcast, I meant. But I don't remember the voice. I gave Kay before, and so anyway. I heard a familiar voice. It's a little cold tonight, isn't it? It seems like autumn is upon us. How are you all doing? Gotta put on our best radio voice. Now then, the reason for today's broadcast is... I'm sure all of you know already, don't you? Today's October 10th. 6 years ago, the vampire incident occurred today. She was right. I totally forgotten. Today was October 10th. Oh god. It's Watabe. He's gonna die. Somewhere in Shibuya, probably in the next 24 hours, someone would... No, I just thought about this, right? I could live the same life as everyone else. So I could just forget about the case. I know we're kind of at time, but I'm gonna get through, like, her phone call. Who would it be at this hour? Ito froze as he looked at the phone. Shin? I'll explain what happened once more. Kay's voice suddenly vanished. Ito had muted it. His hands were shaking a little. Huh? Oh, shit. What the hell is going on? With what? A call. It's from you. Huh? Took me a minute to understand what he was saying. I kind of knew, and he's like, I'm getting a call at midnight. I'm like, it's us. It's our phone. They got through my phone. Then he showed me the screen. Look at this! I lost my phone. The screen read, Takuru Miyashiro. You kidding me? What's going on? My phone was locked. No, wait. I called the company and had them shut off the account. What do we do with this, huh? I didn't know what to do. Should I ignore it? I promised Kurusu that I'd give up the case. No, wait. Was now really the time for that? My mind raced, but I couldn't come up with an answer. Ah! The next thing I knew, I'd grabbed the phone from Ito and answered it. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna cockblock you because this is gonna go on. I thought, like, we'd listen to Kay for a minute and then it'd be done, but, like, no, we're going into... It could probably end in 2 seconds, but because we're at time and this is, like, the next thing I knew, I answered it. Dun dun dun! I want to cockblock all of us. So... So we're gonna find out what happens in the next part. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Sometimes doing a little cockblock like this when it starts getting good is like kind of fun. Like it gives me a little bit of evil joy. Just let me have it. But also we're at time. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.